All right, hello. It's time to get started. Thank you for joining me today. I am Tea of Tea Trees. If you're wondering what trees have to do with tea, is that I smoke a lot of weed and I love nature. So, and then when you're deeply rooted into your spiritual practice or like you go through meditations and they're like, imagine the roots are coming through your body and down into the earth. I eat that up every time. And I hope to be or feel as deeply rooted and grounded all the time. So if you're ever wondering where that name came from, there it is. So anyways, moving on. It is October. It is August 12th. It is the Leo new moon, along with the solar eclipse, and along with Mars moving into Cancer. Saturn, I believe, is still in retrograde, and Jupiter's still in Leo. There's a lot going on today. But most importantly is this solar eclipse. And yeah, so I know there's a lot of fear mongering going along with this solar eclipse. If you're on TikTok, you're going through YouTube, and people are like, oh my goodness, this is just like such crazy chaotic energy in the world because of the Mars and the Leos and the luminaries. I want everybody to take a deep breath. Right, take a deep breath. If you were asking my opinion, because I'm not a professional, I'm not an astrologer, I just research these things. But if you were to ask me, I would say all of this energy in the world is telling you exactly where you're uncomfortable and where to fix it, how to fix it. Does that make sense? I feel like Leo is very confident energy. It's very creative energy. It's very ambitious energy, very just, I want that, I'm gonna go get it. And I feel like Mars in Cancer is definitely showing us where we're uncomfortable, where we're angry, where we kind of just want to break out and cry. And I feel like both of these energies together right now in the air, for me, it feels like it's time to move forward. It's time to keep going. There's a lot of energy in the world. It's time to take your problems, twist them up, and say, F you. We're moving on. We're doing something else. We're finding solutions today. And that is why I am here. Let's find some solutions. Let's talk to spirit. Whoever resonates with my readings, let's figure out how we're moving forward today and how this solar eclipse is actually affecting us. Also, I get the feeling, anything I say in this video is like a channeled message. And I have ADHD, so I'm going to be jumping from here, there, squirrel. I'm just playing. I'm gonna be jumping around from topic to topic, so just bear with me, okay? But if you were attempting witch work or even thinking about doing any kind of witchcraft today, I know there's also a lot of people saying that you shouldn't do any kind of ritual. Personally, again, this is just my opinion, I think if you get the green light from your spirit guides and in your soul, and you know for a fact that this is what you need to do, I think you should do it. I think this moment in time, with all of the energies in the world right now, is the perfect time to get unstuck. If you've been feeling like you're stagnant, if you've been feeling like your life is not moving anywhere, you're stuck in a rut, anything like that, I personally think this solar eclipse is great to do any kind of cleansing ritual, protection work, and manifesting. However, you have to do divination before you do any kind of spell. Speak with your guides. Figure out if this is actually the right moment in time for you. And don't just jump the gun, and don't just do anything because you felt an emotional tie to it. And remember, it is Mars and Cancer, so we're a little bit more emotional. So dig deep, get grounded, and then make a decision on where you want to go next. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Okay. I'm gonna start with my oracle cards. We're gonna get the theme for this solar eclipse that we are feeling. Anyone who resonates with this message, it could be for any single body. All right, what is the theme of this solar eclipse, spirit? Trust, bliss, ooh. Healing, Great Diviner, Sarunia Uwa. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce these cards, but I love them. Nurture. And then we have Rana Rudu, Loyalty. Ooh, okay. And then we have the reverse Divine Feminine at the bottom. Whew, okay. Just by the Oracle cards, I feel like I already know what this message is going to be about. But let me show you. So first you got Bliss. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. And then you've got Ifarata, Healing. Arunmila, Great Diviner. Saraunia Uwa, Nurture. She's gorgeous, goodness. And then we have Rana Rudu for Loyalty. So automatically already, the cards are telling me that we're making decisions not based on our intuition and our own self-concept. We are actively making decisions and trusting people that don't have our best interest at heart. With Bliss, with Trust, this tells me that you are lacking faith in yourself and to make the decisions that are best for yourself. In my opinion, I believe what you choose to focus on is what you nurture. And if you are choosing to nurture things outside of yourself, then that is where you're going to encounter the most friction. This could be definitely tied to the people around you. This could be if you're giving too much in a relationship and a friendship. If you feel like you are constantly having to shrink yourself or give up parts of yourself for somebody else to be happy with you, this is also what that is pointing towards. You have to choose for yourself how you want to feel going forward. And what I mean by that is the decisions we make today are going to be the results we live with tomorrow. So if you are choosing to stay in this relationship that constantly makes you feel inferior, then a year from now you're still going to be in a relationship that makes you feel inferior. It's not going to change, and I feel like you know it's not going to change because, well, for one, that's just what my intuition and my spirit guides are telling me. You know it's not going to change, but you're continuously choosing to nurture and cling to things that are actually unhelpful for you. And then honestly, this could be even more, it's not even just relationships. Are you loyal to an addiction? Are you loyal to bad habits? Are you loyal to a job that doesn't serve you? You know, there's so many things that you could be loyal to or choosing to put your energy into that no longer serves you. But let's see what the tarot also says. Can you give me more details about this situation, Spirit? On the bright side, in order to begin healing this or choosing best for yourself, is to do exactly that, is to make a decision that probably scares you, probably make the decision that you know probably at first won't go well, but at the end of the day, you know is going to be the best decision for yourself. I hope that made sense. Like, if you have a friend and you know for a fact that they just are not hearing you out ever, and they make you feel more upset and like you can't emotionally come to them for anything, if it's better to just let this friend go, why not? You know? Alright. Tell me more, Spirit. What do we need to know about this solar eclipse or this situation? Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. So, before you jump the gun on anything, definitely take time to pause. I think there needs to be self-reflection on the areas of life that are currently not serving you. Because to me, it feels like, if I were to level with you, it feels like whoever also resonates with this reading is probably also going through a lot in multiple areas of life. It feels like you've been stuck in a rut for months, years. The same thing keeps playing out over and over in your relationships, friendships, jobs, everything. And for some reason you feel as though you cannot break free from it. Like, almost like misery is loyal to you or something. Like, you feel like you're constantly just stuck in a rut. You cannot get forward, and you just want to heal that part of yourself and move forward. You have to be honest with yourself and take a pause and figure out how you're going to move forward. You have the Five of Swords here. I would say, before I say, let me double check with the cards. Five of Swords. Please tell me more, Spirit. Sorry. Okay. Got Knight of Swords. Time to think. Find your direction. And then you have the reverse moon. The decision or what you need to contemplate is going to be what frees you, but what scares you the most. And the moon card I always receive when it's not anxiety, but a deep-rooted like fear, like scarcity, survival mode, anything that you feel like you would have to do shadow work for. Sorry, there's a bunch of stuff going on outside. Right now is the time to a lot of swords here. I'm sorry, let me double check again. There's something here that I am missing. Page of Cups. Okay. So you received Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Reverse Moon, and Page of Cups in reverse. So I want to tell you that in order to get to where you want to be, you're not going to bully yourself there. And that's kind of where I was confused. It's not that I don't feel like you shouldn't make the moves on what you need to do. I feel like if you have been beating yourself up for the past couple months, or the where you are at right now, and you are kind of, maybe you're even, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe you're even just more in your divine masculine, trying to alleviate your past mistakes, maybe to move on for better. Like, you keep going into different directions and realizing that it's not exactly the right path because doors keep closing, and it's gaining more frustration from you. Does that make sense? Like, you keep trying, but everything you try to do just feels like another door slammed in your face. And I feel like that's because you are beating yourself up and allowing fear to make your decisions, and you're not sitting down in your own intuition and giving yourself grace. You have to start with giving yourself grace and forgiving yourself in order to get to the point where you can actually self-reflect and make the decision that's best for you, rooted in your courage and rooted in your happiness and your joy. But right now, it feels like you're pushing too hard. You're just pushing too hard. You gotta relax. You gotta sit down. You gotta rest. You gotta realize that what you're doing right now is probably hurting you more than it's helping you. And in order to feel victorious, in order to actually get to where you want to be, you actually have to sit down and get specific about what you want to. If you're out here running around constantly trying to make money, have you thought about what it is that you want to do? Have you thought about, maybe I'm trying so hard for money and I'm trying so hard to be someone I'm not? What if I just did what I wanted to do? What if I just become me? What if I become more authentic in my expression and who I choose to be in this life? I know The world is kind of hard to live in right now for a lot of people, and I'm not saying not to care about all that's going on, right? What I am telling you is that it is okay to come into yourself and kind of, I don't want you to ignore the world. I want you to find peace within yourself and whatever that means for you. Meditate, breath work, yoga, working out, I don't know, anything that helps you become back to center. And when you do come back to center, I want you to think about your life 5 years from now, your life 10 years from now. Where do you want to be? Because it's not where you're at right now. So you have really nothing to lose. I mean, like, yes, it'd be scary to lose a job because, you know, you need the paycheck. And yes, it'd be scary to lose the friend because maybe you won't have anybody to hang out with for a while. But what you lose is going to be nowhere near as great as what you gain from losing that. Okay? You have to let go of some things in order to receive better. That's just the way the universe works. But you have to become specific in what you want for your life. And then also, stop beating yourself up. Allow yourself grace. Allow yourself to say, hey, maybe I made the wrong decision here. I need to forgive myself and I need to move on. Allow yourself to say that. Just say that. Move on. You know, trust not only in yourself, but trust in the universe to bring you what you want. You also will experience a lot more healing when you get specific about what it is that you want, because then you can dive deep into the fears that are preventing you from taking action. Like, example is survival mode. If you want a new job or you want a new career, or more money, how would you react to receiving all of that money in this career right now? Would you be able to responsibly manage that money? Would you be able to responsibly manage that career? What can you do in this present moment to prepare you for the future, for future you? You know, those are just things that you should consider as of right now. That's what this solar eclipse, new moon in Leo is asking you to do. Because even though Leo is a very go-getter sign, I feel like with the solar eclipse, the moon is also asking you to reflect. And it's asking you to be uncomfortable. It's asking you to be uncomfortable because being uncomfortable will push you, and it'll help you become more specific. It'll help you become more honest with yourself. And when you're honest with yourself, we can finally move forward. I can't sing, but I felt creative and I felt like it needed to happen. Anything else? Come on, Spirit. Anything else for the peoples today? Oh, I just dropped like half the deck. Okay. Let's try that again. Anything else? Oh, geez, Louise. Okay. All right, yeah. So you received the World in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So yeah, just kind of more of what I was saying. The World card in reverse, you are going to go through a period, if you're not already in a period, of reliving your past mistakes, reliving your past memories. You'll probably really beat yourself up for where you're at right now. But this is not to punish you. Where you're at's not to punish you. It's to show you, it's kind of like a slingshot, actually, is what I want to say. You know, when they just keep pushing you back and back and back and back, and then whoosh, you let go and shoot all the way, like yards and yards ahead. That's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. So I need you not to beat yourself up. I need you not to give in, give up. You have to keep pushing forward, but you have to be kind to yourself because you're already on that track. You got the page of wands. You're already on the track. You already know in your heart that flame that's inside of you. If you're an artist, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a creative, you know there is a flame inside of you that you have been ignoring. That spirit is asking you to remember, to sit with. And when you feel that flame, I want you to remember Leo energy, the creative energy, the ambitious energy, and I hope it excites you. And when it excites you, I hope you start planning. And when you start planning, I hope you start taking action. But right now, I need you to slingshot, and I need you to go back, and I need you to rest and relax. Just for now. And there might be tears. It's not even a might. There will be tears. You got the 5 of Cups as well. But tears are good. You have to let it go. You have to let everything that doesn't serve you go. That's how we move forward. And it's okay to cry. Crying is fun sometimes. I cry all the time. I'm a crybaby. I'm a Pisces. I'm a crybaby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll cry for like 20 hours in a day if I could. In fact, I might cry right now. I said it too many times. So I hope you really enjoyed this reading today. I hope it I hope you got some answers. I hope you feel at the very least more seen and less alone. Remember, please don't beat yourself up. This is just a very temporary era of life that you're in right now. And honestly, I feel like you're already on the other side of it. You just have to continue to believe in yourself and push forward. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, have a beautiful, wonderful day, a safe solar eclipse. And there's supposed to be a meteor shower today, so go outside if you got a telescope and go see it, okay? Bye.